So here's a demo of the Kinect for the Stevens ASV 2012. So if we go over here, we run the AS3 server. This basically is the connection between the Kinect and the computer, and will act as the communication between any programs we write and the actual device itself. So once the threads are created, it's waiting for a client, and our best demo is actually provided online, and it's a simple Flash program. Once it pops up, we can see on the right over here the actual video. The Kinect is actually in Davidson Laboratory right now. I'm in my dorm in River 606. So this is actually remoting into the boat over wireless, and we're getting this live. And over here on the left, we have the actual depth. It's recognizing the RoboBoat is the closest objects, as well as over here you can see that's actually where we have the infrared and the other HD cam. You can't see it here because this is in the way. We don't exactly know what these little things are right now. This is just a demo that someone else wrote. But over here we have some options. We can tilt the device 25 degrees up and then tilt it back. Over here, this actually changes the color of the LEDs. You obviously can't see it right now, but we've actually tested it, and it's actually an awesome feature, and we hope to implement it somehow. Over here, we can switch the mirror depth. You can see over here now that the devices show up over here. You can switch it back. And the same thing with the video. So now you can actually see the device that we're talking about over here. Now, we can get out of this. We can close. You can see it says disconnecting the client, but we can close this right now. And the other demo we'd like to show is over here. We have the GL view. This takes a little bit longer to load. Bear with me. All of these things, by the way, are run by open source drivers made by the community. When the Kinect originally came out, it was only available for the Xbox. However, the community hacked it and came out with their own custom drivers and software. Microsoft did release their own Kinect SDK for Windows. However, it is not compatible with Windows XP, and considering the RoboBoat is already configured with all the software and such in Windows XP, we didn't want to have to redo everything and install Windows 7. So we decided to go with the open source. Plus, there's more user community support for these drivers. So you can see over here on the right, it shows the live feed from Davidson Laboratory, and on the left, you see an actual depth map. Based off of what it sees, it's actually using the infrared to come up with how close objects are. So you can see the orange and / red objects are actually the boat. Including, you can see the little camera and infrared over here. You can see it right here. The object over here is actually the plugs for the power. It's hanging off the ceiling. You can see it can recognize the box, not so much the wire. And everything else is the distance. We really hope to be able to use this imaging to determine depths, and also to discover objects such as the buoys, or recognize the cards in one of the challenges. These other examples, this one is just a 3D map program. However, we don't really need to use that right now. I'll let it load and you can see it. The other one is the tilt demo. Can't really show that off right now because it actually just runs through a whole bunch of tilting exercises, and considering that you can't see that because we don't have a camera physically watching the Kinect, it'd be kind of pointless. As you can see, it kind of doesn't really show too much. It's actually running 3D mapping algorithms, so it's kind of pointless right now. What's also cool about these things is there's a whole bunch of wrappers already created to go with the Freenect drivers. So there's stuff, everything from ActionScript, MATLAB, C#, C++, everything we'll ever need. So that's excellent news for us, and we really hope to be able to get this to work with LabVIEW. We did find some drivers online, and wrappers, and pretty much that's it. So we're really excited about this, and we really hope that we'll be able to use it fully for this year's competition. All right.